Hey guys, M. Dot here. Today I'm doing another gameplay review. This time I'm playing the nurse, and full disclosure, I suck with the nurse, but I know how good she is, and I play on PS4, and on PS4 I would say I've ran into maybe one or two good nurses out of, I would say, at least 500 hours game time. So there's almost no good nurses on console, and so I want to practice with her a little bit and try to get good with her because the survivors were getting a little bit annoying. At this point, I'm rank 10, um, and even though that's not really high rank, because of the reset, there's always going to be good survivors mixed in. Here, I saw the Meg, and then I tried to make it look like I didn't see her, so she would stay there, but she didn't. And for some reason, Quentin was right here, and I whiffed. Not used to her extremely short lunge, so. But this Quentin was afraid I was going to blink, so he just kept running into me, and I'll just take the free hit, pull the pallet down, and he's going to pull another pallet down, and that's not how you beat a nurse, buddy. So just gonna get rid of this pallet. And he's not the obsession. I don't have Iron Grasp, but I think I tried to take him into the basement. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can make it, but I'm gonna try because if you can get him in the basement, with Nurse, just her ability to kind of almost like camp without even having to camp. She's just such a quick responder. You can go halfway across the map and come back. Here I see scratch marks. So I don't know what the fuck you're doing, Claudette. You definitely shouldn't have done that. And then I tried to zone her into the basement, but she tried to get out, and I just body blocked her for the free hit. So here she juked me actually pretty good. I have no clue where she went here. And then everyone shows up. So I was like, okay, I'll just break the pallet then. And you want to go for the save? That's fine. Even if she has borrowed time, not gonna be a big deal here. Just get as many hits as I can. I have Thanatophobia, so the more people I hit, the better. Even if it's not really the targets I want to. Even I just take one down at a time. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. Just gonna play patiently. And this Dwight really wanted to piss me off. He wanted me to tunnel him, so fuck it. You want to fucking go, Dwight? I don't think you really know what you're getting yourself into. Oh shit. Alright, and here I see that he's the obsession, so I'm gonna put him down. Try to just make him waste his decisive, because if you time it perfectly, they could hit their decisive and it'll use it, but it won't do anything. And then after one attempt, I didn't want him to wiggle out, so I just picked him back up. And I wasn't sure if he used it or if he saved it, but we'll find out later on. So now, 2 people injured, 1 person hooked. I'm just going to continue to stay around this area because I already know they're really altruistic at this point. I see the scratch mark, and look at that. They're just healing right there. I don't know what you're doing, Megan Quinton, but that's not the right... Whatever it is, it's not right. And then she just gives me another free hit. And yeah, I don't even really know what to say there. They really seem like rank 20s. I'm not really sure how I got paired up with these people. It was just one of those games, I guess. And I didn't want to actually put this up on YouTube originally because it looks like I just go up against rank 20s every game. But I figured it was such a funny thing that I should just do it anyway. So I'm just gonna call this the basement party, and no borrowed time, but he's just gonna do it anyway. That's great. You wanna make me miss? That's nice. I'll just bait you into going up the stairs again and just get another free hit. And I just don't understand why you would just save someone in the basement without borrowed time against a nurse. Here I saw the scratch marks, but that was actually the bug, so I looked to see if anyone was saving him to get the free hit, and he decisived me, so good for him. That was actually pretty smart to save it for the second hook. I could have went after him here, but I want to try to cause more chaos. Honestly, probably should have just went after him, but it worked out. Now all 4 of them are injured. go after her, see that she's been saved. I'm not going to pursue. I'm going to try to get as many free downs as I can. Here, I'm surprised he actually got me with that. I think the nurse's hitbox is a little bit bigger for flashlights. And he actually bamboozled me pretty good there. But again, not a big deal. 4 people are injured. Got plenty of hooks. They've done 1 generator so far. So I don't dwell on things like that. It's a little annoying getting flashlighted, but at this point, I pretty much already ranked up. And I'm well on my way to killing all 4 of them. So not too bad. And they're even starting to mess up skill checks now because they're so scared. Actually, that was from the nurse's calling. I don't really know what the conditions are to get an audio cue when you're outside the nurse's calling range, but that's pretty fucking cool. And I got a really long lunge. I almost got her. But you see here, I'm looking for her, and I'm pretty far away from the shack, but I can just instantly respond to it. And I know they didn't leave. I know neither of them left at this point because there was no scratch marks leading outside, and he's just gonna let me down him again. For what reason, I don't know. I think he was waiting for me to blink to jump over the window, but it literally is not gonna save you from anything, and it's just too easy. I didn't pick her up. I wanted to get the Dwight because he was further out, and I didn't want him to crawl away, but he actually crawled away really quickly, so that kind of sucked. Again, so far I had that. I've had like 4 misplays so far, and it just really didn't matter. I'm not gonna waste time. I'm just gonna go do what I can and pick up this Claudette and put her back, and I'm pretty sure she's dead on hook. And right now they have 1 generator done. Everyone's been hooked at least once, so they're in a pretty bad spot. Even with all my misplays, I've probably had like 4 misplays so far, and he just runs into me. I don't know. I think they just wanted to die. I'm not really sure. But if they do, then I'll grant their wish. I'm not gonna kill their dreams here. Here I tried to blink through the wall, but the box made me get cut off, and so I just become a little bit defensive, make sure she's not going for the save. And then she goes, I see them healing, and then I see her go for the save. So I got a little bit like, I didn't really know what to do, but I'm just gonna go for the hook defense over the healing. Try to get one out of the game. And that's what I do. Now she's dead on hook. So now there's 3 people. They're still all injured. So Thanatophobia is in full effect. It's only level 1, but really doesn't make a big difference. If all 4 are injured, it's definitely going to be slower. Here, I have no clue how that hit. I probably would have got it if I just didn't blink again, but I thought they were going to run. So I just kind of hurt myself there. And then I couldn't blink out in time. I'm using no add-ons, so that's part of like my practice. And then just, they suck at stealth, so I'll just take that again. And then here again, I could have got him if I just stayed to 1 blink, but who knows? Who knows? Who expects a survivor to run into you after you've only blinked once? Like, they're so bad that it works for them. So, yeah. But it also works against them, as you can see, because now I think 2 of them are dead. Yep. It also works against them because 2 of them died in the first 5 minutes. So, actually 9 minutes, but they also got 1 generator done so far, so it feels like they've done nothing at this point. So I here I have Strider on, so I hear the Dwight, and I just stop to listen, and I see him move. So, and here he thinks he's all godlike, and he's gonna make me miss my blinks. But let's see how long he can keep that up for. At this point, I already know I won, so I'm just using it as practice. I probably should have got it there, but again, not good with Nurse. Don't know why you're trying to hide. And let's see if I can get it this time. Yes, I can. Then don't know how many times you thought you were going to be able to do that, Dwight, but maybe you shouldn't have fucking ran past me and teabagged me in the beginning. And here, I see the hook here, but I'd rather go over there because I don't want them to finish that second gen and be able to get the hatch. If I can get a 4-man, why not? And here, you see this great game. I'm already in the middle of hanging him, and then it's like, nope. You thought you were gonna hang him? No, we're gonna let him get away. You can literally see the hang bar show up, and then for some reason it just stops hanging him because they wanted him to get away. So I was like, alright, that's fair. That's really fair. I guess they're trying to make up for me playing nurse and their survivors being complete ass. And you just see the Meg just run into me. Probably the 15th time this game this survivors have just run into me. And I don't know why she's trying to hide behind the tires like a dumb bitch. I see you. And just, yeah, run in a straight line, please. Please run in a straight line. That makes my life easy. So Nurse is the slowest killer, but only from like a really technical standpoint is she the slowest killer, because her walk speed or float speed is technically the slowest, but she's by far the quickest killer because of her blanks. So if you're ever in an argument about who's the slowest killer, it's definitely not Nurse, it's Hag. And after Hag, it's Huntress. And even Huntress has the range as well because her hatchets, but Nurse is definitely not the slowest killer. She may be the slowest in terms of if you're not using the ability, but you should always be using her ability. Even if they're only like 10 feet in front of you, it'll help you get better with those short blinks. And it'll actually save you a lot of time because she's slower than the survivors without Bloodlust, so just keep blinking. The only time I wouldn't is if they're giving you free hits, and that Dwight was really annoying, so I'm gonna BM a little bit. So yeah, I'm definitely not great with the Nurse, but these were like rank 20 survivors pretty much, so it was pretty easy. And me just being able to use her ability to, I would say, maybe like a 3 out of 10 of how good you could be at blinking was more than enough for me to be able to demolish these like below average survivors. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other videos, and peace out.